I just don't know what to do. He looks so sweet. Hi, Buttons. Cause I can do it with a broken heart. Da-da-na-na. I'm so depressed I act like it's my birthday every day. I'm so obsessed with him, but he avoids me like the plague. I forgot the rest. Oh my god, fake Swiftie? Fake Swiftie? I forgot to change the sign. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? I've been doing not good. I've been going through a really, really rough time. But that's okay. I feel like the camera's uneven. I feel like the camera is... Hold on. Hold your silly horses. I love how professional I am. I literally change it every single time I start filming. Anyway, hey you guys. Welcome back to The Buzz with Beth. I am your host, Bethany Haven. I'm famous. I am famous. And you wanna know why? You wanna know why I say that I'm famous? I'll tell you. Because little old Beth got a follow from someone very special. Do you guys know... Sorry, I am giddy about it. Do you guys know Spencewall? Of course you do. They have 16 million followers on TikTok. Well, Spencewall follows me now on Instagram. Ah! I'm very excited about it. You wanna know how I found out? I was on the toilet doing my thing, and I got their little note thing on, like, the Instagram DMs. I saw their note, and I was like, what? Is there, like, a new update or something? And turns out they follow me. So, I'm playing it cool right now, but I'm not gonna lie. I got out of that bathroom so fast and went to my sister and was like, Brooke, you're not gonna believe this. And I told her the whole thing, and then I told my mom, and then we all, like, had a moment and jumped up and down and whatever. It was crazy, but I'm very excited. I'm very excited, and I've been riding that high for the past few days. So, I don't know if Spencer watches the podcast. I just know that they follow me. But, Spencer, if you're watching, hi. And I love you so much. I've been a fan of you for so long. Well, how are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Because as I was saying before, haven't been doing the best. I almost didn't record this episode, but every time I'm feeling really, really glum, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't record, I'm just not in the right mental state, something really amazing happens to the podcast or my social presence, and I'm like, this has given me the motivation to continue on. And so here I am. The Spencewall thing was the real push here. And so I'm like, I can't stop. I can't miss an episode. Oh my god. But yeah. So just be glad I'm here. Be grateful that I'm here in your presence. Now, what do we need to talk about? I feel like I wrote the list so long ago, I'm not familiar with what I wrote down. Okay, here's what I want to talk about. The other day, a couple days ago, I went to the movie theater with my sister, Brooke. If you guys know Brooke, she's my sister. I'll put a photo right here. Who is it? Brooke, I was literally just talking about you. We'll talk about it later. Love you. Anyway, that's crazy that my sister walked in as I was talking about her. Anyway, sister minds. But the other day I went to the movie theater with my sister and we watched Twisters. Now, let's go through this. I've spoken about this before, how I really don't like when we are redoing movies and stuff. I never watched the original Twisters. It was Twister. I never watched it. So that makes me feel a lot better when I say that this movie, Twisters with Glen Powell, was absolutely amazing. And the reason I say it makes me feel better is because I feel like I haven't seen the original. So for this movie to be as good as it was, and I don't know where I was going with that. Hold on. Anyway, I really don't like when we keep remaking movies, but this one was an exception. It really was, because I thought it was amazing. It was amazing. It had Glen Powell and Daisy Edgar Jones, and what's the other guy's name? Who was in Hold on. Anthony Ramos, is that how you say his name? If I said it wrong, it's not my fault. I'm just dumb. But I saw it. I saw the movie. It was literally amazing. And I really liked it because my sister pointed this out, how we had like a female lead who was saving the day, really, for no other reason other than to help people. Like, it wasn't to prove that she was like one of the guys or for love or like that type of thing, how like women are always portrayed to be in like cinema and stuff. Like, she was doing it for the better of mankind. And she did it well, and she did it with her intelligence. Like, that was really nice to see. I really liked the movie. And Glen Powell, I think, is being dragged through the mud a little bit. People are saying he's AI. Okay, I don't think you guys know what AI means, but there's that. Or that he's an industry plant, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Have you guys seen Set It Up? Brother's been on the scene for a minute. I don't know where we're getting lost, like where our wires are getting crossed here, but he's been in movies for like a really long time. He's just getting the recognition that he deserves now, okay? And people are saying he looks like a capybara. I don't see it, but I'm glad he can make light of that. Love him. I think he's hot, and that's why he's the celebrity crush of the week. I know in the last 2 episodes I have forgot to do a celebrity crush of the week, but because I saw this movie, I remembered that I needed to do that, and he is the celebrity crush of the week. I love Glen Powell. I have loved him since I saw Set It Up when it came out years ago. He was hot in that movie. He's hot now, okay? I need him, is basically what I'm saying. I need him, and, you know, I think I can make him happy. I think I could make him happy if he would just be so kind and generous to give me the opportunity to make him happy. Glen Powell, if you're watching, I need you. I'll do anything. Do you want this? Let me know. But back to Twisters. Such a good movie. I really enjoyed it. I really, really did. And there were parts where I was scared. I was genuinely scared because it was very graphic in the way it was just taking people with the Twisters. It was really just sucking people. Pause. Sucking people out of buildings. There we go. But I'm going to be completely serious with you guys. I live in the South, and real talk, I've been in places where tornadoes have occurred. Luckily, I've never, like, been in a situation where, like, I've been in one. But, I've, like, driven through places where it happened so we can donate some stuff to help. And I saw, like, all the destruction that they caused. The movie was very accurate in that. It really, really was. I don't know what kind of CGI they were using for the tornadoes themselves, or if it was CGI or what they did. They looked very real. And the destruction looked very, very real, very accurate to, like, that kind of damage. Like, I was in the movie theater, like, in shock. I really, like, it looked really accurate. It really did. Because if you've driven through places like that, you see, like, what it really does, like, how it uproots houses and stuff, and, like, just totally sloshes the entire, like, city. Yeah, they really hit the nail on the head. I thought it was an amazing movie. If anyone wants to hate on it, I say argue with the wall. I think it was an amazing movie. And I'm someone who's very much against, like, remaking movies over and over again. But I think they did it really well. I think it's an exception. I really do. I think it was amazing. But yeah, Glen Powell, I want you bad. Hit my line. Okay. Now, here's something I want to talk about. I'm moving back into my dorm in, like, a week. And I'm really, really excited to be back in school. I am someone who loves school. Oh, did I just get paper cut? Oh, I'm going to die. No, I didn't. We're good. I hated school until college. I've always been a hater of school. I always did really well in school because I'm, like, really smart and intelligent, you know, on par with Einstein, if not better. But, hated school because I was bullied so bad. But when I got to college, things were a little different. College is... I keep doing that recently. I keep, like, stuttering over my words so much that I keep going like I'm a Visco girl. Remember that thing? Dude, when I was in my freshman year of high school, everyone called me a Visco girl because I wore a scrunchie. And I had a hydro flask. And I was on Visco. So I was a Visco girl. I was a visco girl. I was. But I didn't want to admit it to myself. It was really the thing. I didn't want to admit that I had a problem and was a visco girl. I'm reformed now. Anyway, college is a lot different than high school and like middle school, all that stuff. Trust me, it's a lot different and a lot better. In my opinion, college isn't for everyone, but it's definitely for me. I'm very excited to be back. I love learning. I really do. I love learning. I really like my major, even though it's put me through the ringer. I really like my major, and I'm excited. And I wrote some things that I'm really excited for when I go back to school. I have 10 things because my mom really likes it when I do lists. I don't know why she really likes it, but she loves when I do a good list on here. I did a lot of them when I first started the podcast. If you go back, I did like a top 10 in like some of the episodes. And then I quit doing it because I didn't really enjoy doing them, but my mom really enjoys doing them. But I enjoy doing them sometimes, and today is one of those days. I have a top 10 things I'm really excited for going back to school, so let's get into it. One thing I'm really excited for is the president's list. Now, let me just kind of go over this. President's list and dean's list. Dean's list is if you make like a 3.5 or higher GPA in your semester. If you do that, you get on the dean's list. President's list is if you get a 4.0 GPA. Then you get on the president's list. I have made, if you make the president's list, you automatically make the dean's list. Duh. So I made dean's list and president's list both semesters. I know. I'm really smart and intelligent, like I said, on par with Einstein, if not better. He's probably jealous of me, actually. Ugh. Sorry. Didn't mean to rustle your feathers. Ruffle? Maybe I'm not like Einstein. Anyway. I'm really, really excited. So I made president's list both times. I need to do it again. Because here's what happened in high school. When I was in high school, I had a goal to make A's every single year. All year, make an A in every single class. So I had a 4.0 GPA every single year of high school. And so by the time I graduated, I was like cum laude or something. Like the highest one. And I was really proud of that. That was my goal. And I was like, okay, that's my goal, blah, blah, blah. I made it. And so when I get to college, my goal is to make the dean's list. I did that. I did make the dean's list. But here's the thing. When I first got to college, I did not know such thing as the president's list. I didn't know that was a thing. And when I did find out, I was like, oh, there's no way I could do that. I got to take it easy. I can't be too hard on myself. I just got to try my best. It doesn't matter if I make the dean's list or the president's list. It's college. You just got to get through. But here's the thing. I'm insane and crazy, and I have to do it now. I have to make not only the dean's list, I have to make the president's list now. I have to make the president's list. I need to. I've done it twice now. I need to do it again. And then I need to do it every semester until I graduate. Why? It's not like it's going to show up on any of my applications to jobs. Maybe it will. I don't know. I haven't got that far. But I need to do it for me. I don't know why I'm so crazy. If I don't do it, will it be the end of the world? Yes, of course. But I need to do it. And I think I can. I've done it twice. I've literally done it twice. I can do it again. And again. And again and again and again and again. I need to do it 6 more times. And I think I can. Anyway, that's one thing I'm really excited for. Oh my god. That's one thing I'm really excited for. I just choked on my spit. And I think as a society we need to accept that and move on. My eye's itchy. Everyone stop. Literally everyone stop. My eye's itchy. God. There we go. Okay. The second thing I'm really excited for going back to school is fall. In my opinion, the fall half of school is always better than that later half. Why do I say this? The later half is always awful. But the early half, that fall part, is so good. And when I'm in college, my college campus is really, really cute. And I love it during the fall. I love it because the temperature is perfect. And I can do my work outside while the leaves are falling off the trees and the squirrels are running around. And you know what else? I'm drinking a caramel macchiato. Or a pumpkin spice latte. My college has a little cafe. A little cafe they run, and they make really good coffee. And they made a pumpkin spice latte, and it wasn't that good. But their caramel macchiatos are so good. It's the best caramel macchiato I've ever had. I'm like really excited. I'm really excited for fall. I love fall on that college campus. I do. I do. The third thing I'm excited for. This should honestly have been number one. They're not in order from like best to worst or anything. But I'm really excited for boys. Oh, I'm so excited for boys. Why do I say this? Because I want a boyfriend. And it says on my list, I'm going to get a boyfriend. I love to have a crush, is basically what I'm saying. Having a crush is a huge motivator. It is. It's really what gets me through. When I was in high school, it was really all I had going for me. And, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to get through high school had I not had a crush. And that's just the truth. And now that I'm in college, I can get through if I don't have a crush. I could, but it's not ideal. I love to go to class and know that I'm going to see a guy I really like and want to go on a date with and marry. I'm not weird. I'm not weird at all. Okay, fine. If you want to know the truth, I want a boyfriend. There, I said it. I want a boyfriend. I want a boyfriend. And I want to go to my college and I want to find a guy. And I want to see a cute guy. If that makes me a criminal, then fine. I'm a criminal. Send me to prison. Send me to prison. Oh my God, send me to prison. Put me in handcuffs and send me to prison. Do it. I dare you. Number 4. Another thing I'm really excited for is Panda Express. On my college campus, we have a Panda Express. It's in our dining hall. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Panda Express is god-awful. It's awful. It tastes not very good. For some reason, I can't get my nasty hands off of it. And that's just the truth. I don't know why I keep going, but I can't go without it. I don't know what the problem is there, but I can't. I just can't. And it is a problem, and it's an issue. I'm thinking that it's because subconsciously, and I guess now consciously, they have the fortune cookies, and I am a little bit addicted to the fortune cookies. I am. I collect fortune cookies. Like, I collect the fortunes. I eat the cookie. I collect the fortunes, and I really believe them. And I think it's because I'm always in such a state of needing hope in college that I keep going and grasping on to that little itty-bitty fortune. I really am. And I'm going to tell you guys this. When I first started college, it was before I started the podcast. Well, kind of. It was when I was planning the podcast, trying to get things together to do this. The fortunes I was getting were like really, really kind of on point for what I was doing. They were like, you're going to do great things within the next couple of months. In the next couple of months, what did I do? The podcast. Boom! See? And now I'm kind of ruined and I can't stop going to Panda Express. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you. It gives me bad diarrhea. I'm going to say something, and it is TMI, but this is my podcast. Panda Express has made me shart at least 5 times. And that's just me telling the truth. And that's just me being completely frank with you. Number 5, clothes. I'm really excited for clothes. I bought some new clothes, and I'm going to get more clothes at some point. I don't know. And I'm going to be rocking it out. One thing about me is I do not show up to class in, like, just loungewear. One thing about me is I don't do loungewear. A lot of people, their normal clothes would be, like, sweatpants and a sweatshirt or something, or a hoodie. Another thing about me, I don't do hoodies. No, I do not do hoodies. I do a crew neck. That's how the Goosebumps shirt came about. I only do crew necks because the hoodie will mess up my hair. I do not do loungewear. No. I don't do comfy clothes. No. If I'm feeling ill, if I want to dress for comfort, I'm putting on my PJs. This is comfy enough. I don't do the sweatpants thing. I don't own a single pair of sweatpants. Not me, no. Not me, sister. I don't do that. If that's your thing, all power to you. I don't do that because fashion is too important to me. And like my style is too important to me to ever put anything above it. I will walk on nails if it means I have a good outfit on. And that's just the truth. And when I'm on that college campus, I'm a fashionista. And that's just all there is to it. I love clothes a lot. I really do. I love clothes a lot. And being plus size has really made that difficult. And before people come at me and be like, oh, lose weight. Oh, plus size is just means you're fat. How about you go sit in your toilet and have diarrhea that burns? I wish that upon you. Back to me. I think people should be allowed to dress how they want. I'm a big believer in that. And this is just how I want to dress. I want to dress like I am going to be on Vogue every single day. And that's just me. Number 6, coffee. I was talking about this a little bit ago. So we have this little cafe on campus, and I love it. Guys, I love this cafe so much, and I go so often when I'm in school that they know my order when I walk in. And when that first happened, yeah, I wanted to die. Because what they were really telling me is, oh, you're such a big bag. We know your order by the look at your face. But I really need to not think of it like that. I just need to think of it like I've done this to myself. Give me the coffee. They have the best caramel macchiatos. I was saying that a little bit ago. They have the best caramel macchiatos. And I love them. Here's my order. I asked for a iced caramel macchiato, a large iced caramel macchiato with extra caramel, no whip. But I'm thinking, since I've been asking for like the extra caramel, they've been lately near the end, because I'm not there now, I haven't been for like 2 months, but they were, near the end, they were putting a little bit too much caramel. So I think when I go back, I'm going to just ask for like regular amount of caramel. You know, I think that'll also be better for, you know, my arteries, potentially. Anyway, number 7, the drives up to school. I live about 40 minutes away from my university, and I come home on the weekends. That's how I film this. I'm on summer break now, though. We know that, though. But I love the drives up because we listen to Lana Del Rey and Taylor Swift like the whole time. It's my sister and we like pack all our stuff in the car from our house, and we drive up there, and then when we come back home, we drive back. The drive up and the drive back is always fun because I just get to spend time with my sister. And we always go to, like, Ulta or something. And we get the groceries, blah, blah, blah. But it's just so fun. It's just time I get to spend with my sister. Ugh. And I just love it. I love that. I really love that time. That's one of my favorite things. One thing about me is I love a good drive. I don't like to drive. I like being driven around. And I like when people drive me around. I'm a passenger princess at heart, and tattoo that across my forehead because that's who I am. At the end of the day, I've drank like 2 cups of coffee. I can't talk. I'm going to keep sipping. But yeah, I'm a passenger princess. I love being driven around. Where I live, we have some very beautiful houses. Not in my neighborhood, but like downtown. Beautiful houses. And like my favorite thing to do is to drive down there and look at the pretty houses, but I can't really look at the pretty houses if I'm driving. So I have my team drive me around. My team being my family. And after a few months of like begging them to take me, then they'll take me. And I get to look at the pretty houses, and that's like my favorite thing to do. And I just love to be driven around. I love it. And here, you want to know this? My ideal date, not for like a first date. Like a first date, I want to go to like somewhere where like people are. But like if I was like in a relationship and stuff, I know them, blah, blah, blah. My ideal date would be to like go through a drive-through of like some restaurant, get food, and then just drive around for like ever, just talking and eating the food. That would be the most ideal date to me. That's like my dream date. So if any like really hot boys like want to take me on a date, I guess I'm open to that. Preferably, I know you. I have to like preface it because I'm gonna have like people in my DMs like, I want you, like foaming at the mouth. Number 8, walks. When I'm in college, I love taking a walk around campus. I really do. I love going for walks so much. I take off, and I have like a really pretty college campus. And I listen to music, and I just think, And it's such a good time. I really romanticize my life in that way. I really do. I just go on a walk and I pretend I'm in a movie. And that's kind of how I roll. That's kind of how I operate. And it's just a good time. It is. Number 9, photography. This kind of goes with number 8 in the walking thing. While I'm on these walks, I do a lot of photography. I don't know if you guys know this. It's pinned on my profile, but I do photography. And I've actually been in an exhibit before because I'm that cool. I won a competition. But yeah, it was really, really cool. And I love it. I love photography. It is a passion. I love editing photos. I know I come on here all the time and I'm like, oh, I hate editing. But I hate editing video, which is what I have to do for this. But I love you guys. I'll do it for you. But I love editing photos. I have a lot of fun with that. And so if my entire life fails and flops, one thing I'll be able to do is photography. I could do that with my degree if I really wanted to. I could do a lot of things with my degree. A lot of things I want to do with my degree. So I love photography. I really do. I'll put up some photos. Here's my photography. Anyway, number 10. I love going to the library with my sister, like our college library. It's just so fun. Because we just sit there, we do our work, we talk, and it's a good time. And I love going to our library. You know, we just bought some cards and stuff, and we are going to go to the library, and we're going to play cards when we move back in. It's going to be so fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to going back to college. I'm excited for my classes. I'm taking an intro to media writing class, and I'm a little scared, but I'm also really excited. I don't really think we're going to learn what I want to learn. I want to learn script writing. I think we're going to learn more like news writing because I'm broadcasting major. And I think most people do that. They either want to do two things. They want to be a news anchor or they want to be a sports person, like a sports broadcaster. I don't want to do either of those things. I want to be a filmmaker. But I really want to learn to do script writing. However, I think they're going to teach us to do news writing, which is fine. I think that's valuable as well. I think I need to take a separate class for the screenwriting thing, so I'll have to figure that out, but oh well. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna be a good time. How long have I been recording? I just want to know. I don't think I'm close to being done. I just want to know. Oh, 32 minutes. Dang. Whoops. Okay. Now, the next thing. I am kind of boy crazy. I am. Maybe it's because I'm deprived of love, but I am kind of boy crazy. And here is the thing. I really should not be allowed to watch edits. I really shouldn't. Like it needs to be like illegal for me. It really does. And I say that because it could be someone I literally have never had any interest in. Don't even know. I see an edit, I'm like, oh, okay, I need them. I need them like I need air. And it's bad. It's bad. Because, guys, I'll see an edit of someone, and it kickstarts a 10-month obsession. Who even am I? Oh, my God. What did I just do? Interesting. I don't know the difference there. Okay, I'm gonna keep it on that one. I just changed the thing on my mic. Oops! I did it again. I don't feel good. I have a tummy ache. But I can't because I have okay. You want to have some tea? There's this other creator. Of course, I'm not like big and famous like them or whatever, but they have a podcast as well. And I'm like, here's what I'm thinking. I could get famous with this, of course. Like, that's the plan. Like, I'm going to build a huge empire with my podcast, right? But I make a podcast, so technically, I'm in the same realm as them, right? Technically, because I have a podcast and I'm, like, doing the social media thing like them. So, technically, I am in the realm that they are. And it's not too far-fetched to think that, maybe one day they invite me on their podcast and we fall madly in love. There, I said it. I don't think it's too far-fetched to think that they could fall in love with me. I don't. I feel like, Yes, they're famous. But I could be. Think about that for a second. Let that sink in. Yeah. I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not going to say who it is because I'm so delusional that I think there actually is a chance, and I don't want to ruin it by saying who it is. That's how delusional I am. Next thing. The other day, I went to Walmart because, here's the real tea. My sister and I try not to go to Walmart because a lot of awful stuff have happened to us at Walmart. Every time we go, really, people are weird and it's unsafe. That's really it. But we went the other day because we wanted to look at some makeup because we like drugstore makeup. And we're not made of money, but we were looking at the makeup. I needed concealer, and so I went to get it or whatever. And this old lady, she was like, "Can I just tell you, I love your skin. You have perfect skin." And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you." I was obviously very flattered. And she said I was gorgeous, and I was like, stop. And she said I did my makeup so well, and she wanted help on what makeup to get. And so I showed her the makeup I use, and she bought it. I have that much of an impact on people. But guys, this is not the first time that I've been told by an old lady that I have good skin. This happens quite frequently. And I'm not going to sit here and lie. I do have nice skin. There, I said it. But I feel like I can't say it. So much stuff in this world is working against me. I just feel like it's only fair I have good skin. Right? Thank you. But it made me feel so good. I love old ladies. I really do. I haven't spoke much about that, but I find much comfort in them. I don't know. I've watched too many Hallmark movies, I think is what it is. But I love it. Now, I was just thinking, so many things in this world are working against me. Let me explain why that is. So, here's just an example of something awful that happened to me. We went to this ice cream place the other day. We were just going to go through the drive-thru and get ice cream. And I was going to get chocolate chip ice cream with googly eyes. And we said it, my sister ordered it, whatever. She's like, hey, could we get some, a cup of chocolate chip ice cream with googly eyes? And then they asked if we wanted sprinkles. I don't like sprinkles. And so my sister was like, no sprinkles, just the googly eyes. And then she got whatever she wanted. And we drove up to go get it. We get my ice cream. It has sprinkles. And I was like, Brooke, don't even. It's fine. But my sister was like, no, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to stand up and take care of this. And so my sister was like, hey, we just didn't get sprinkles. We didn't want that. If you could fix it, that'd be nice. And the guy was like, to the guy who made it, starts cussing him out. And, saying, go fix it now! Awful stuff, just, berating this guy. And my sister was like, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. I'll eat it. It was, oh, my God, it was so embarrassing. I'm never gonna ask again. And honestly, it wasn't even me. It was my sister. If my food gets messed up, I'm not doing anything about it. I'm just gonna eat it. I'm just gonna eat it. I don't care. I can't go through that again. He's yelling at this guy, basically telling him to off himself. Basically, that's what I'm getting. He was being awful to this guy. And I'm just like, oh, it's fine. I'll eat the sprinkles. It's not a big deal. I'll eat the sprinkles. I don't care. Just stop yelling at this guy because it's making me really uncomfortable. I'm never doing that again. Hey, never doing that again. Ever. It was awful. Is that low-key it? I think this is a lot shorter of an episode. But that's kind of what I was shooting for because I've been going through such a rough time. Just in my own life. I've just been going through a really, really rough time in that I didn't want to talk about anything too crazy in this episode and get into anything that serious. I didn't want to do something that long either because I just need to ease back in because life's been rough for me lately. But yeah, I'm okay. But I think that's all for this episode of The Buzz with Beth. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know. I don't know because I feel like I've just not been myself lately. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Buzz with Beth. If you didn't, I do suggest you keep that to yourself. For one, I suggest you keep that to yourself. I love you guys so much. Bye. Meow. Me. What was I gonna do with the meows? Meow, 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 meow. That's from High School Musical. That cadence, that melody. Bye.